Why, hello, my fellow friends, and or whatever the hell you want. Actually, hold on. Let me record like this. Yes. Why, hello, my fellow friends, and this is a unscripted video. Why am I saying that? None of my videos are scripted. What I'm trying to say is that, hey, hello, and I am currently looking over some of my old drawings. I was trying to find a drawing I was trying to find a drawing to use reference to because I was planning on drawing a friend in a different position. Not a different position, but what the hell am I trying to say? Give me a second, I'm trying to find it. And I don't know at this point. But, like I said, and I was looking through some of my art folder, and I found this stuff. And, oh boy, I'm going to leave some of this over here, because I'm going to use that as an example. Let me see, come over here. And so basically, I have several art folders, because, I'm not gonna lie, a few years ago, I basically had a couple years worth of drawing supplies, because I remember my teacher, let's just say may or may not have taken more pieces of paper than I realistically needed for a thing in school, and I still have the supplies all these years later. But like I was saying, where am I going with this? Okay, so here is my art folder, and oh boy, is that a lot of history. Mind you, I realistically started to draw since like 2023. I started that shit seriously, and ARC has started. I was waiting for that to happen, but I don't mind. And like I was saying, I was waiting for that to start, and hold on, I need to take a look at these photos real quick. And this has, I put myself in here, and this has stuff such as, say, my recent art, and also some stuff like I did like less than like 2 months ago. I still do draw, but I have not added to those pile because this pile is basically for artwork that is done. And this mask, I just realized, has just been sitting in my sock drawer for a few years. And I do not know whether it's safe to breathe this in at this point, but at this point, I don't care. We are here to look at my art history. That's what you clicked this video for. Or you just came across this one looking up, trying to look up, like, famous creators' art histories. I don't know at this point. But like I was saying, so, down here, shall I increase the volume? Some background ambience, just hear Lost Colony theme in the background. God, that music's so good. We are getting off topic. So, here is the most earliest art I've done. This was in the early 2020s. And, oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to do some background. Basically, there's a comic I wanted to do. But you can probably tell I did not have artistic talent at that point. I was just looking at stuff, or not even looking at stuff, coming up to mind. And this was a little comic series about cowboys in the 1600s escaping Great Britain. That's an oxymoron because cowboys did not exist until I think the late 1700s. And where they went to America and discovered the Native Americans alongside, I don't know, but I know it had to involve dragons, dinosaurs, and the Wendigo at some point. I think that's what this is supposed to be. No, it is, because I can vaguely see the outline of me having the fucking deer skull and they're seeing it. Of course, these are dragons, and also they want to brought a cat at some point. And I think that's supposed to be a pteranodon. I don't know. I can't tell, but yeah, this did not do anything. This does not go anywhere. In fact, I think I did not even begin it. But this is old. This is like early 2020s. I think this is when I remember coming to this place. So this is probably in like 2021 or like early 2022. Damn, that is a long time ago now. And now let's compare it to something, say, like this. You can still see that like I said, I only started taking art seriously in 2024. I had a huge burst of when I started to do it and then stopped, so I wasn't doing this really consistently. There was a time period between. I normally did when I went to vacation in Georgia to see my little brother for like Christmas or my birthday, but this is one of the few that I did like just out of pocket. You can see from shit. Oh, there's a backside to this as well. You can see the difference already. You can see that I start to use referencing. This is not a great verse of show referencing, but you can see that not only is there less erasing, because you can see that this page was used a lot, but you can see that you can see that there's still erasage here. There were parts that I still do erase at this point, and you can see it's generally less. Is there a back? Oh no, there's not back to this. But yeah, and let me go to another random thing. Give me a second. I think this one's actually earlier. It doesn't matter because you can see. Actually, this is supposed to be my OC I had at the time. Actually, we do have a recent drawing of that. I am in my, some of my videos in recent time have been edited videos. I started using editing engines. And we can see that this is my OC. It's supposed to be a saw. I don't know where I got it from, but it's supposed to be a saw. And this is supposed to be Monster Hunter themed art. I think this is supposed to be a frontier monster. I don't know, but I don't know. And we can see he's simple to draw, so naturally there's not going to be that much erasage, but you can still see, you can tell what parts I struggle with when drawing to make consistency. You can see that the arms and the hands are the ones I struggle with the most. But that's something I'm still working out. Here's another one in recent timing. This one's nearly just a pencil drawing. But you can also see that there's more consistency here. In fact, you can still see erasage. I still erase, so another one that you can't really see and erases up because it's colored in is this one of Chaotic Magala. But that's this. And another one. I took it out. Another one is this one. Actually, there's two because there's been a decent space between drawings, and also I think I have my other drawings in some other folders. This is, of course, the Jaguar from American Media Stylist. You can really see which ones I use references for, which ones I draw off of mind. I use references when drawing anything. Like I have my computer on the screen, and I try to imitate or draw what I see. And another one like that is this. This is Arkville from Monster Hunter Wilds. I did this. This is actually one of my earlier ones. You can see this is what I would consider one of my ones I would consider good for my art style at the time. And let me see. There's a few. And let me see. I'm trying to find another one. Ugh, oh dear lord. I remember this one. Oh, I hated this one because when I look back at it, I know they say don't hate on your old art, but I'm gonna show you this one, and I'm gonna cover its name, and I'm gonna ask you, what do you think this is? This looks like mold, a mold outline, doesn't it? You can probably guess what it is. That game is Black Souls, as you can see. And you can probably guess what this is, seeing from the appendages and the vague outline you can make of a face. And if you still couldn't because of how bad it was, I don't blame you. This is supposed to be Lendemia. Yeah, some of my artists like this, for example. Let me find over here. Here. This, I did from memory. Not that great. It looks scrawny as hell. I actually did a remake of that a few months back. Like in late 2024, I forgot. I need to look. I need to find it. I know it's here somewhere. I know it's here somewhere. I know, give me a second, guys. I have not opened this folder in a while. So, some stuff, I tried to make it from date, from, like, earliest to latest, and now it's right here somewhere. Right behind all this stuff. No. I should realistically just pause this and look. It may not even be in this folder, but whatever. Hold it, actually. No, it's just not here. I did a remake of this. I don't think I'm gonna edit this because the amount of stops and stutters I've done here is gonna be too much for editing me to do. Hey, editing me. Put something up if you're editing this. If not, I know you're just gonna say fuck you. If in that case, fuck you too. But besides from that, there is an I don't want to show that. That's bad. I'm not showing that. That may be a little too risky. I'm going to I don't know at this point. I may just cut it off for now because I do not know what I'm going. What I opened this video with nothing in mind. I opened up this video with none. I did this with nothing in mind. Dear Lord, I did this nothing in mind. You can see. I've been looking down for too long. You can see this is another one. This is another old one. I know this is supposed to be Bastion. I think this is Blood Orange Bastion from Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. And back here is Daimyo Herm is Shogun Cianatar, which, what the fuck? What was I thinking, me? But I am getting a bit tired, and breathing in this mask is becoming a little bit of a heartache. Not heartache, pain in the ass for my ears, but besides from that, I don't really have anything else to do. Actually, hold it. I know, trying to find, what was I trying to do? Hold it, give me a second. I couldn't find the thing I was trying to find. Maybe it might be in here. I tend to put some of my finished stuff in here sometimes. Or is this all just unfinished? I think this is all just unfinished. No, he. There's what I was trying to find. Anyways, I don't. This is for a good friend. This picture was made. Try to put my real best into it. This was a. When was that video? A few months ago, when a good friend of mine online reached 100 subscribers on their YouTube. So I made this as a little congratulations. And I was trying to find this because I was going to make another art. This is not their OC, by the way. This was a combination of all of their profile pictures on YouTube, Discord, and Tumblr. Compound. So basically, this is supposed to be the fucking compound. Not I think it is what you call a compound. It's like combining combining like all their avatars to one. I think that's called a compound avatar or something. I don't know. But I did something like that. And yeah. So this is what I was trying to find. We've completed our goal. That's done. We've done and did it. Goodbye. I am going to upload this now. Yay!